Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Anjali. Today I'll explain how to change tick direction in Python Matplotlib. Change the tick direction. I'll explain you these three possible methods, that is using the Python tick parameters method, changing tick direction through Python RC parameters globally. And then we'll also see using in out for a centered tick look. Now I'll help you to understand what exactly are ticks. They are the markers on the axis that indicate specific data points along the scale. They help viewers easily to understand the values and information shown in the chart or graph. I think by seeing this image itself, you got an idea how tick looks. In any graphs or charts, the values or the information that it will show, which will help user to understand, are called ticks. These are the values that is given to the ticks, that is tick label, and these lines, these small lines are exactly the ticks. It will indicate a specific data point over here. I hope now you're clear with what exactly are ticks. So let's start with first method, that is using the Python Matplotlib tick parameters method. To change the direction of ticks in a plot, you use the direction parameter within the Matplotlib pyplot parameters method. This allows you to choose whether ticks point inside the plot area or outside it or both. To explain in simple words, this is nothing but by giving the direction parameter inside this method, we can define whether we need tick point inside the plot area, outside, or both. You have seen here, this is the outside tick. You can also make it inside like this or both, which passes through this line. By using the direction parameter within tick parameter method, we can choose where exactly we need to place the ticks. Now I'll explain an example where you will understand better. I've copy pasted the example. Now I'll explain each and every line of this code. First line is our import line. That is, we are importing matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, where this PLT is used all over the code. Now, this is the data. It shows the average home prices in USD. These are names of cities and these are its respective prices. In the cities variable, names of cities are stored, and in the prices variable, prices are stored. Now we will create a Python plot. Figure comma ax is equals to plt dot subplots of figure size 10 comma 6. Here this keyword describes or it represents the whole chart window. By writing this word, we can define the output chart in whole window. And AX here will represent the plotting area where graph is drawn. The space how much graph or chart is acquiring represented by AX, and the whole chart window is represented by figure. Then by using the PLT word, we are defining the subplot with the figure size 10 inches of width and 6 inch of height. With this size, we are defining plot. And then ax dot bar of city's price color is equals to blue. Here it will create a bar chart of labels, cities, prices, and its color will be in sky blue color. I hope you understood till here. Now we'll see how to set tick direction. Here ax dot tick parameters. We are using this function, and here the parameter is axis and we are giving here both. It is nothing but this condition whatever we will write here need to be applied for both x and y axis. So we are using both. As I said in the explanation, we are using direction parameter and we are defining it as in, so that the tick direction will be inside the axis frame. Here we are defining length, width, and color. Now here we will add a title, X label and Y label. Average home prices with font size 14 will be our title, and in the Y label we will get price in USD, and in X label we will have city name. And show function finally display the chart. I hope you understood code part. Now let me run this code and show you the output. You can see, as we said axis for both, it is applied for both y and x axis. direction in is nothing but tick will be inside the axis frame. The length of the tick we have given is 6. This length and width is 2. As we have defined the color as black, you can see here it is appearing in the black color. Other terms like title, average home prices, you can see here it is displayed here, and Y label here and X label is displayed here. I hope you understood this method. Now we'll see how to change tick direction using RC parameters globally. To change tick direction globally in Matplotlib using RC parameters, you modify the configuration setting that control how every plot in your script or session is rendered. By using this method, we will have to change the configuration of setting that will control how every plot in your script is rendered. You may feel little complicated by listening to this explanation, but this is very simple. I'll go directly to example so that you won't feel difficult. First is our import line, and this is how we will set the global Python Matplotlib parameters. And this will ensure that all the future plots in this session will have outwards. We'll see how. plt.rc parameters function. By using this, we will define here x tick direction and y tick direction. And here we are defining out. In months variable, we have list of months. In salary, we have a list of salary, and we have another variable for salary, that is assistant salary. Here these are the values, and this is the figure size, that is 10-inch width and 6-inch height, and these are the terms which we are considering to draw a plot, that is month, SF salary, and this is the label San Francisco, and marker we are using as small o. Here we are considering months along with assistant salary, and label as assistant, and marker we are giving as S. And again this is title which will be displayed on the top with font size of 14, and this is Y label, that is monthly salary. We are using legend function and show function to display the output. If I run this code, you can see here title. By using legend function, these names are displaying, and X label we have not given, we have only given Y label. As we have given out keyword over here, you can see ticks are displaying outside the axis frame, and this plot is with O, and S is nothing but square it is defining. Now just observe the changes. By using direction parameter we have used in the last example, and here by using RC parameters we will ensure that all future plots in this session will have outward ticks. That's all about this method. Now we'll see the last method, that is using in out for a centered tick look. Using the direction is equals to in out within the Matplotlib tick parameters method, it will enables a centered tick look by extending the tick marks both inside and outside the axis spine simultaneously. As I explained initially, three ways, that is ticks inside the axis frame, outside, and both the sides. As we used in the first example, here also we will use the direction parameter. There we have given in, and here we will give as in out, so that the tick will be expanded both inside and outside. We'll see an example. First is importing line, and here is our data, that is miles and efficiency. This defines the battery efficiency of electric vehicles over miles. For these miles, this will be the respective efficiency. These are the values. Here, as I said, figure represent the whole chat window, and here we are defining subplot with these 10,6 sizes, and to draw a plot we are considering miles efficiency, and color we have given as green, and line width as. Now to apply in out direction, we will use ax.tick parameters function. Axis in the first example we have given as both, but here we are defining it in a separate lines. In the both ways you can do. Separately I am giving here x and here y. It can also be both, so that it will be applied for both. Within one line you can finish. Direction here is in out with length and width. This will be our title, US EV battery efficiency retention, with font size 14. Miles driven is X label, and efficiency percentages are Y label. In grid function we are passing through, and line style we are defining as this hyphens. and alpha 0.2. To show the output, we are using show function. If I run this code, you can see here this is how in out looks like. It will be passing through this axis line. It will go both inside and outside the axis frame. I hope you understood all the methods that I explained here. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.